Jamie Phelps. Between you and me, he's a bit of a rascal, that one, but I'm sure I mustn't judge.
In what way, Mr. Montgomery?
Oh, call me Arthur, please.
Arthur, in what way did you mean that Jamie Phelps is a rascal?
Oh, you know, the usual sort of thing. We've had some good nights at the Groucho Club, that's all. Although I'm sure he's settled down now. He's a good man.
How long have you been Mr. Phelps's client, Mr. Arthur?
A long time. 10 years? You see, I had a restaurant in town. That was when he was part of KPL and he looked after our accounts. Then he lured me away when he struck out on his own. Rascal.
Mr. Montgomery, when did you last speak to Jamie?
We spoke this morning, which I believe is why I'm here.
And what did you talk about, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, he was after my paperwork. And quite right too. I can be a bit slapdash when it comes to record keeping and whatnot. It's all a bit tedious, isn't it?
Is it?
It is. Especially when you're as busy as I am. I've got a new book out, Winter Warmers. I'll leave you a copy.
Oh, cheers. My wife will
Nikesh, we can't accept that. Thanks anyway.
I'll just leave it in my drawer for later. Cheers, Arthur. Mr. Montgomery.
No problem. I can tell who's in charge here. I did actually email Phelps's secretary this afternoon, just so we're dotting all the I's.
Really? What about?
Make an appointment. Can't put the blasted accounts off forever.
Is it usual for your accountant to call you from his mobile, out with office hours?
Well, like I said, we've always got on well and I can be difficult to get hold of.
But not today.
No. If there's nothing else, I better get off.
Thanks for your time.
Pleasure meeting you, Mr. Montgomery. Let me show you out. What?
I don't get it. He's a total tool.
No. It's part of his thing, you know. You should watch his show. It's part of his vibe.
All I'll say is that if a woman behaved how he does, there's no way she'd have a TV show and a book deal. I think we should take a look at the timeline. Take me through what we've got.
Right. So, he was hacked last night, but he only saw the ransomware email this morning. Probably before he left the family home at 24 Conwell Avenue. He leaves the house at 0800, drives towards work at 56 Harbour Road. He's supposed to drop Pip off at nursery, but doesn't. On his way to work, at 0825, he speaks to Juliet Arnott, his PA. Asks her what's going on. Then, calls his brother, Paul Stevenson, at 0835. Asks for a loan, Paul says no. He then gets to the office on Harbour Road at around 8:45. Goes inside, gets something, some files from his desk. We're not sure which client they pertain to. He then gets back in his car, calls one of his clients, Arthur Montgomery, asks him to send in his paperwork. He then heads out of town past Belton Field Park, Pip's still in the car, and a couple of hours later leaves Pip in a car park and sends a text to his wife asking for forgiveness.
It doesn't make any sense. Why was he chasing paperwork when he was being blackmailed?
Well, Arthur Montgomery's a pretty big account, right? He was trying to raise funds. Perhaps he was going to bill him.
Could be. It seems weird. How long did he have to raise the money?
72 hours, according to Mrs. Arnott. I suppose they recognise that people need time to get hold of that kind of cash.
Why send that text? There's nothing previous to suggest he was suicidal, and if he's not suicidal, why ask for forgiveness from his wife?
Because he chucked away all of their savings.
But why text that? Is he running away? What's he doing? And why didn't he just drop Pip off at nursery? We're missing something. I need you to... D.S. Pritchard? Yes. Sounds like him. What's the location? Secure the scene. We'll be half an hour. Let's get your wellies. We've got a body on the beach.